Welcome to the Week 16 look ahead, but we might call it the Week 15.5 look ahead. This is Dr. David Chao, ProFootballDoc.com, and what a weird week with COVID. There's still 5 games left before we do anything fully into Week 16 here. There's the Sunday night game, 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. Let's talk a little bit about the big injuries and perhaps do a little bit of preview, do things a little bit differently. The big news, of course, is Teddy Bridgewater suffered a significant concussion, it looks like. He was spine-boarded and taken off. Now, here's the thing. It's his second concussion of the season, the third one of his career. And given it that it's his second one, last time he returned the following week, I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be Drew Lock's game next week for the Broncos at least, against the Raiders playing in a short week. Lamar Jackson did not play. His backup played pretty well against the Packers. But the report was it's really no ankle sprain at all. It's more of a bone bruise. That came from Adam Schefter. And here's why that's significant. It makes sense because if it's a bone bruise, you don't want to put weight on it. You don't want to try and rehab through it. You want to rest it. If it's an ankle sprain low, you could try and rehab and limited practice through it. That's why he has not been on the field. But the significance of that is you're just waiting for paint to dry. You're waiting for the bone bruise to get better, maybe even serial MRIs to see it. I think it's unlikely at this point Lamar Jackson plays this next week. It could be even a week or 2 more, so that's something to watch looking forward to Week 16. Joe Mixon had a knee bursitis and perhaps a mild ankle sprain. I think he might be okay. But let's talk a little bit about the Monday Night Football preview. Due to COVID, we still have 4 games left. The first game that got moved from Saturday, the Cleveland Browns here, as you take a look, against the Las Vegas Raiders. Normally I say it looks like a Christmas tree because it's all lit up red and green when a team is injured, but it might be a Valentine's Day massacre for the Browns on the defense and on the offense, both sides of the ball. Like offensively, it's quarterbacks, 2 wide receivers, tight ends, both tackles. Defensively, it's both safeties, 2 other corners, the right defensive end, right defensive tackle. There's a lot of red on there from COVID and other injuries, and it actually looks better. So clearly the Raiders are the healthier side, but go to the new website at Sports Injury Central. SICscore.com is what you type in, or you can put in ProFootballDoc.com and see it all. And the other matchup on Monday night, it's Chicago versus Minnesota. And this is significant as you look at it here because Minnesota is the healthier side. And what's key here is, although the Vikings are likely not to have Adam Thielen, the Bears don't have their entire starting secondary and no Khalil Mack. So both corners, both safeties out, and no Khalil Mack. So that's where the big injuries are in those games. As far as the remaining 2 games here, Washington versus the Eagles and Seattle versus the Rams, there are so many COVID permutations and combinations. Look, Jalen Hurts will get healthier and come back, but Washington has people coming off of COVID. The Rams had 20-some people on COVID. Hopefully more will come off. The Seahawks added 6 people to COVID. There's too many changes for us to even preview a lot with you right now. So tomorrow, go to SICscore.com and take a look for yourself in the afternoon, evening, and then the field views and 6 scores will all be settled. So a little different first look. We call it First Look Week 15.5 because normally we look at 16, but Week 15 still has a lot to go at this point in time. Thanks for watching. Go to YouTube, SICscore.com, Pro Football Doc. Thank you.